Hey ladies, so today is 2 days after the party. So I got back yesterday, but I've been so tired. You could probably see how puffy and baggy my eyes are. Anyways, I got a couple messages and comments from people who wanted to see my dress. I really don't want to put it on right now because I didn't even think this through, but there's sequins all around the bust, and my arms, I don't know if you can see it, my arms are like all like rashy from it, and I have a bruise. So I will do it once my arms are less irritated, but it's like the whole night it didn't bother me, but then the next morning, even just like it rubbing against my shirt was hurting. And it hurts less now, but I really don't want to irritate it again. But I do have pictures that I will show you guys. And then I also had a couple other comments and messages that I wanted to answer. So, here's my picture. I look weird because I have a lot of hair, so it makes me look bigger, I think. But yeah, so that is one of our pictures. This is Chris without his tux jacket. And then here's another one. I didn't really like the angle of this one, but I like the other one better. But I do like Chris in it because he has this full tux on and he looks so cute. And for those of you who aren't on my Facebook, I did post a picture on there of Chris before, or Chris at last year's party and Chris at this year's party, because he's also doing the same diet. Oh my goodness. He's been doing it since April, and he's lost about 30 pounds, and that's a lot. So yeah, he looks so handsome, but you guys definitely need to go check out that picture. I know he doesn't have PCOS, but it's still showing that the paleo diet really does work. And he's not on as strict of a diet as I am. He's still, like, for lunch, he'll go to Costco. Oh, I'm yawning so much. I'm so sorry. He'll go to Costco and get, like, a Costco hot dog or something. Because it's only like $1.50 and it's in the same parking lot. And so sometimes when he doesn't have time to drive home for lunch, he'll just run over there. He cheats all the time. He doesn't think I know, but I know. People at his work are like, hey, he cheated. But anyways, so, we went to the party, and, people were telling us all night how great we looked. And I kept asking Chris, some of his buddies that he works with were like, or that he has worked with in other stores, were like, where's the rest of you? And as you can see, I am still tired from that night. We stayed up really late. And then last night, I was staying up really late again because I had to research some stuff. Not related to PCOS, but still. So I got a couple comments, and let me read them. Oh, here it is. Someone commented on my PCOS dieting update. Hold on. They asked, how many miles on average do you walk per day? Do you split that through the day or do it all at once? And that was, I have to unlock my phone. That was Jennifer G 1683. And to answer that, I don't know, like I don't set a specific amount that I want to walk, but I try to walk as much as I can. It depends on how much time I have that day. It takes me about an hour, and I walk to Chris's work, and that's 3.8 miles away. And then, and I like to do at least that. And then my friend Mindy comes and we walk around my neighborhood, and it's 0.7 per lap. So if we do 5 laps, that's 3.5 miles. I think I'm doing my math right there. But so I like to do at least 3 miles a day because, oh my goodness, 3 miles, that's a lot, and it's definitely enough to make a difference. But whatever you can walk, like if you don't have a whole lot of time, whatever you can do, just do it. Because I used to be like, oh, I don't have time for a long walk. It's not going to count for anything. But it really does. And that's going into answering your next question, which was, do I break it up through the day? Which I kind of answered earlier. But yes, I do break it up throughout the day. Usually. I walk to Chris's work, and then it's a couple hours later. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I walked Chris's work, and then a couple hours later in the evening is when I walk with Mindy. And yeah, sometimes I will do, like, I'll ride my bike to Chris's work to bring him lunch and then ride it home. Or I'll ride his bike to his work and drop it off and bring my car home. So he'll bike home, because sometimes he doesn't bike to work if it looks like it's going to rain. But if it's nice that day, I'll take his bike down to him and then take my car, bring my car back. And then after he gets off work, or like right before, I'll head down there and meet up with him, and then we'll ride home together. And so, you know, it doesn't, I know a lot of people say that you have to do at least this, you know, for it to count. But it's still counting. You're still burning calories. Yeah, you may not do it for the half an hour that they recommend, but you're still doing something, and that's all that matters. Because what you're wanting to do is burn your extra calories. You want to create a calorie deficit, which I've explained in one of my other videos. But you want to... I don't know how to explain it. I explained it in my other video, but I'm too tired. Anyways, if you look at it this way, say you eat the same thing every day. It's like 1,800 calories. And you're losing a little bit of weight at a time. Well, then you go and walk, you know, for a half hour, and you burn an extra 250 calories. And that's like a fast walk. But you burn 250 calories. Well, that's taking away from that 1,800 calories that you're eating. And so your body is pulling that, you know, from your fat storage instead of... Your body doesn't go into starvation mode. That's a common myth. If you are going... I wouldn't do it because it's not good for you, and you're not going to exercise because you're not going to have any energy to do anything. But... the people say, oh, if you go below 1,500 calories, your body's in starvation mode and you're going to stop losing weight. That's not true, because your body still uses that energy. And if you're not eating enough to produce or to help with that energy, then you're not going to just stop losing weight, because how's your body going to get the energy? It pulls from your fat storage. But it's really not healthy to do, so I wouldn't suggest it. But, yeah, so, enough of that. But if, like I was saying, if you eat 1,800 calories and then you burn 250, let's round it up to 300 just for easy math. If you burn 300 calories in a half-hour walk, then you are burning that from, or you're burning it from the food that you've eaten, and then your body's used to that 1,800 or X amount, so it's going to pull from your fat storage. So you're burning 300 calories of fat, which is what you're wanting to do. And so that is, it takes 3,500 calories to lose a pound, which seems like a lot, but if you are burning or cutting out 500 calories a day, so say that you normally eat 2,000 calories, or like that's what your body's used to, that's, you know, what kind of keeps you plateaued. If you're eating 2,000 calories, if you burn 500 or cut out 500 from your diet per day, then you're going to lose a pound a week, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but that's how I've gotten here. It's a slow go, but it's so worth it in the end. And so, you know, I wouldn't suggest going below, like, I think it's 1,200 they say you shouldn't go below, because your body needs that energy, and you're really not going to have very much energy, and you're going to feel so lousy. And so what is, you know, it's going to end your diet. You're going to feel like crap one day, and then you're just going to binge eat. And another thing, someone had asked me what diet I was doing. I'm doing the paleo diet, which, you know, I'm just assuming she hasn't watched my other videos. But, and then someone else asked me, like what they would what I would recommend they do, and I recommend the paleo diet, to be honest. It is a very hard diet to do, and I told this lady that I would start with just cutting out processed foods. That's the simplest way to go. Cut out Hamburger Helper, Top Ramen, macaroni and cheese, all of those foods that you just pour out of a box and add water or add milk. Cut those out. You know, if you really want mac and cheese, go buy some, you know, cheese and make macaroni and cheese, like with whole wheat noodles. That's another process of cutting out processed foods, or that's another thing. While you're doing that, switch to low carb, which is whole wheat, and it's super easy. So when you start cutting out all the processed stuff, also switch to low carb. And it sounds hard, and it is kind of hard at first, but you can find so many recipes that you can make still with low carb that taste just like the regular one. And then after you get the hang of that, and after you start working out, you know, you don't have to do intense workouts. Just after you start working out, I would switch to the paleo diet. You know, give it a month or two, you know, until you get the hang of dieting, because the paleo diet is really hard to just dive into. So if you are strong-willed or like really disciplined, I would suggest starting out with the paleo diet. If you can do it right off the bat, do it. But if you try it and you can't do it, like it's too hard or it's like too big of a change, switch to low carb. Don't go back to eating how you were. Just switch to low carb and call it good. Well, not call it good, but wait until you're ready to switch back to the paleo diet. But yeah, so low carb and then switch to the paleo diet once you get the hang of it. And if you, if it is kind of hard at first, you could have little cheats here and there, but do the ones that like feel like cheats, but they're not full cheats. So like, you're like, oh my God, I'm craving whatever, you know, can't even think. Like, oh my God, I'm craving lasagna. Make a low carb lasagna. Which is super easy. And then also watch your calories, because that's another mistake that people make. They think, oh, well, I'm doing low carb. I don't need to watch my calories. I'm doing low carb, not low calorie. You still need to watch your calories. And then also you are, you know, doing low calorie, which is cutting out calories or, you know, whatever. But try and consume good calories. There's a big difference between calories. You know, calories from pizza versus if you eat 1,800 calories in pizza, yeah, it's going to be delicious, versus 1,800 calories in salmon. It's a huge difference, and you're going to lose a lot more weight with the salmon because those are really good calories. They're good fats. A lot of protein. It's really good for you, and it boosts your metabolism. And salmon is just really good for you. The fish oils, which is like that thin gray like meat layer right in between the skin. A lot of people don't eat it because it's a little mushier, but it tastes good, and that is where all your nutrients are. It's really good for you. And so, you know, a lot of people have that misconception about calories. So don't just eat the calories in junk food. Try and eat your calories in healthy stuff, because everything has calories in it. But if you're eating apples and salmon and chicken and broccoli and everything, you're eating a lot better calories than if you're eating McDonald's and pizza, or even like Hamburger Helper or whatever, which isn't allowed on the paleo diet. But, you know, it's like spaghetti, low carb even. Yes, it's not that bad for you, but still there's a lot better healthier calories out there. So you have to keep in mind what type of calories you're consuming as well. Okay, so yeah, you should, if you haven't checked out my Facebook yet, I have the 2 pictures that I showed you on there, as well as several other pictures from that night. And I'm going to be adding more of just after pictures because I'm feeling good. So check out my Facebook. Go like it. I update that way more. And I'm able to reply to you guys' questions a lot faster, because when I'm away from my computer, I can't reply to comments on my YouTube from my phone. So I have to wait until I'm home, but I'm not home that often lately. So, yeah, just let me know if you have any questions, and go check out my Facebook, because you can see a lot more pictures on there, and you can see my progress more often. So I will see you ladies later. Bye.